I got watching over me from courtside. Ballin' like I'm Jordan, cause I'm blessed up. And niggas want me gone, but I'm still alive. Wake up every morning feeling blessed up. Pull up in that Holy Ghost, cause I'm blessed up. I'ma do the most, cause I'm blessed up.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Key. Thank you for kicking with me. This is a money and career message for the month of March for my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This applies this to your sun, moon, and rising and your 10th house, which rules career. So you want to check what that placement you have in that house. It's very important how you make your money in your career. Also your Venus sign too. I can add that too, because that's also some people can make their money. So let's get into earth signs. So the month of March is going to be a very exposing time, but also it's going to be clarity for a lot of you. A lot of you are going to be pushed on to really know your worth the month of March. With your guys' overall energy being the Ace of Swords, so a lot of you are going to get some clarity, some truth, or just some type of idea that's going to spark you to make a change. And this change has to do, like I said, for a lot of you, has to do with your creative endeavors. Could be something that you're very passionate about that brings a lot of mental clarity to you. Something that also is going to help you gain a new knowledge, a skill set that you're being put to use when it comes to like using your voice or being a mentor for a lot of you, or getting some type of clarity or assistance with this. This causes you guys to step in your bravery energy. You're having courage in this direction that you're getting pushed in. I do feel like a lot of you is going to be like a huge download epiphany or some type of truth and clarity that you're going to see that's going to give you like, oh, it's time to go, or it's time to make this move. It's going to push you guys into this ambitious energy with the Chariot here. You're going to be moving through a lot of obstacles, and it's also going to bring balance to you, because I do feel like whatever you guys have been struggling to let go of, when it comes to your money, your career, it is causing you financial setback. Like money might be coming in, but it's going out just as fast. And right now, Spirit's saying it's time for you guys to be honest about your money. It's financial setback. Money is looking funny. And then you also have caution. This is a warning. You have a thief around you. And I feel like that's going to be exposed to you guys. And some of you guys could be 1, 2, 3s. 4 can be an important, seeing progressive numbers. It says you are taking the right steps and making the right decision. Keep going. So whatever is about to be exposed about this thief or about what's been affecting your money, Spirit is saying the decision that you're needing to make is letting you know you're making the right decision. Some of you, this could have been something that was exposed end of last year, like the winter time. Something was being exposed to you that somebody was using for your money or taking from you around winter time. That caused you to make certain choices and decisions that now is being brought back to light in March. But others of you, there's something in March is going to be exposed about like some type of thief or something affecting your money. And it's showing you, though, it's giving you earth signs this month of March the clarity of like how you don't value yourself. It says it's time to know your worth. Why are you settling? So a lot of you are going to be seeing how you've been complacent within your career, or how you've been complacent in life, and that stagnancy and that boredom that you're feeling is because you're kind of choosing to stay in that energy due to your fears or due to your self-limiting beliefs. But Spirit is saying know your worth. You have pay raise and up your prices. So some of you, it's like, if you've been settling, saying you want a certain type of career or you want to be at a certain level, like, are you going after things that meet that worth that you feel you are? Are you charging your right prices for yourself? Are you putting, or is the time that you're giving matching the energy that you're putting into it? Is it equal give and take? So I feel like a lot of you are having to really reassess. 333, when I say that, some of you guys will be seeing 3s. A lot of you need to reassess your own self-esteem and self-worth, how you place a lot of your self-esteem and self-worth on things that you have, or your stability, seeing how your relationship with money is, seeing how it's affecting you on not making certain choices and decisions. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to be stepping up more into receiving help from others, because you do have mentorship. There is someone around you or about to meet who's going to help you and give you guidance and knowledge. So some of you might be finding someone who's going to help you on giving you the insight that you need. Others of you might be stepping up and being a mentor. But a lot of you are going to be coming across somebody who's going to really be beneficial to help you on this next step of your journey that you're embarking on. Because I do feel like a lot of you are starting to see how your health has been taking a detriment to staying complacent and settling right now when it comes to your career, because you have health. Pay attention to the message your body is sending. Drain equals make a change. So a lot of you are seeing how your daily routine, like doing the same thing, doing the same routine, and living the same life, has been like really a detriment to your health. It's not making you feel fulfilled. It's not making you happy. It's causing you a lot more stress, a lot more problems mentally and emotionally. And Spirit's saying this is your body's way of saying, like, it's time to make a change. And I keep hearing it's time to let go of control. So a lot of you feel like you have to control, but what you're doing is playing in the energy of fear. When we try to control people, places, and things, or certain events, it's because we're fearful of the changes that we've been asking for. So a lot of you are going to be realizing you're not fulfilled with the Nine of Cups in reverse. You're not fulfilled in life. Your stability is in questioning. But a lot of you, it's playing on your self-esteem. It's really making you face how your ego or your self-worth has played a part in certain choices and decisions you have been making when it comes to your money or your career. A lot of you could have probably made some bad investments that Spirit is showing you that those investments you are making from an ego standpoint was like to, feel like you had more than what you did is what I'm getting for some of you. It's like March is kind of like a humble moment for earth signs. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes a lot of us have to get humbled for us to realize what path and direction we want to go in. But a lot of you, this humbling moment is showing you how you've been faking the funk when it comes to your stability, when it comes to things that you want for yourself. 5 for 5 when I see that. So a lot of you probably could be seeing 5s. There's change that's happening. But this change is happening where it's having you to go through an ego death. It's having you to really be honest about your emotional fulfillment within your career, but also how your heart space is closed off and how you're not doing things that you're passionate about. A lot of you are probably going to go through some type of ending in March. This could be the ending within self, how you view your stability in your finances, or a lot of you could be an ending of a job, ending some type of career that you're comfortable in, but it's transforming you for the better, which is going to bring you a new cycle with the Ace of Cups, something that's going to be making you happy and fulfilled. I do feel like March is going to be like, some of you guys could be going through an ending, by the next month you're going to have a new beginning. But a lot of you, like I said, some of you could be seeing 131, 313, 4s are also important, and 1s. So look at those numbers. But a lot of you the March is going to be a very transformative time. It's going to be pushing you guys out of your comfort zone. But you guys don't realize it's giving you a rebirth energy where you're having to redefine yourself, rebirth yourself, really transform who you are on a soul level so you guys can be fulfilled on a physical level. With the love begins here, I feel like a lot of you are really wanting to do things that you're passionate about, things that are going to make you feel good on a soul level, but also bring a lot of happiness to you guys. A lot of people don't realize when we do things that we're passionate about, things that fulfill us, that's what attracts the money to us. That's what brings us the happiness. That's what makes the money come to us. A lot of people don't realize that money is energy. It's like water. It flows like water. It comes and goes, but it's all about your emotional state is how you affect your money and who affects your money. Let's see what the wish fulfillment. Yeah, a lot of you are mental conflict. You guys are very much indecisive, very fearful right now of making certain changes that you know you need to make for yourself, but a lot of you is because you are scared of losing your stability or starting over. And one thing about some earth signs, like I said, if our stability is looking funny or our money's looking funny, we do not feel good. Like what's this thing? This quote I saw was like, don't talk to me, my money's fucked up. I'm not basically I don't have the energy for sex. So I feel like that's what a lot of you are having to be honest about. It's like, damn, like I have to get my shit together. But part of getting your shit together is being honest about yourself, about how you played a part in it. Wish fulfillment in reverse. Yeah, a lot of y'all are suffering. A lot of y'all are holding on to careers or to certain stability out of like a false foundation, a false mindset to please other for a certain status. And that's one thing the 10th house rules. It rules career, your status, your reputation. A lot of you, you're doing a lot of things for a reputation that don't even fulfill you or doesn't even fit you who you are as you grow and you ascend. A lot of you are starting to see as you grow and ascend, you're starting to outgrow certain things or certain people. And then those people are trying to come along and next you know, they don't like the changes. So they start stealing from your ass. But I feel like you guys are going to overcome this over the next 6 weeks from March, whenever you see this. So 6 weeks in March, from March to the next 6 weeks are going to be very important when it comes to this transformation, because a lot of you are right now is you can't fake the funk of you can't fake the funk no more. The suffering in silence is too unbearable for a lot of you, for the fact that it's like, I have to make a change. I can't keep living like this. I can't keep doing this. And I feel like some of you, if this is something that you realized in the wintertime of at the end of 2022, Spirit is about to reward you guys, and not just emotional fulfillment within your career. Some of you are also about to have a new beginning in love of self, or a relationship that's going to come in that's actually going to be very powerful. I keep hearing, I get this like power couple energy. So some of you, if you've been single for a while. I see a new beginning in love, but also in your career that's going to be very abundant, give you a lot of recognition, a lot of rewards. But I also do feel like a lot of you are getting pushed on a new path that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. That's also going to bring you a lot of peace and happiness. And that's the only, a lot of people get wrong with the abundance. Abundance is not just physical aspects. It's also about things that were inside of you. One thing I always tell myself, I'm rich in spirit. You can't tell me I'm broke. Okay? But I do feel like a lot of you right now, March is going to be a big time for a lot of you to, something in your life is going to end, but it's also bringing a beautiful transformation where you're going to be fulfilled. In the middle of the deck, you have manifesting. You have all the tools you need to manifest what you want, you need and want. So I feel like a lot of you are really having to face your fears right now when it comes to your mindset around stability or how you were raised, and how seeing how you were raised played a big part in things by staying in things longer than you should. You're just suffering, you're being complacent when you want more for yourself. You see her looking out into the skies like she knows there's more, but she's staying stuck because of a fear base or doubts or worries are playing a big part in this change that you guys be saying you want. So let's pull some advice cards for my earth sign. Two, please. You have stop being afraid of getting what you actually desire. You ask for it, it's yours. And that's all about that confidence. Y'all are sitting and suffering in silence and being unhappy to put on a facade for people that don't care if you're miserable or don't care if you're being a slave. Spirit's saying, stop being afraid of what you've been asking for. A lot of you asked for this change. Now you just have to embrace that you can have what you truly desire and know that you guys are the abundance. What else? Okay, you guys got two. If it doesn't bring peace or purpose, then don't give it your attention and time or energy. And I feel like a lot of you, that has to do with people around you. If they trigger your soul, if they're not adding to you and they're draining you, you feel drained when you're with them, that's telling you all you need to know. And you also have mixed signals yield mixed results. Make sure you're clear about what you are attracting. So a lot of you are being told to be clear about the intentions. A lot of you are starting to see how when you weren't clear about your intentions, you said you wanted something, but when your fears came up or your insecurities came up, you went back to your old ways. That's telling the universe that you're not ready for the things that you desire for. So if you say you want something, you have to be consistent and stay disciplined behind the change that you say you want. 12-12 when I say that. So Spirit says, make a plan and focus. You have to be devoted and committed to see the change you seek. And that's confirmation what I said. A lot of y'all need to be disciplined and consistent with the change that you say you want. You say you want better, you got to be better. You got to attract better. So that's what I got for you.